Maverick McNeely, high school class of 2013, world amateur golf ranking 3,767. Maverick must develop his game in order to compete in college. He has limited experience competing in big events, often struggles under pressure. Do not expect him to be more than a role player.
Three years ago, lightly recruited, coming into Stanford, just hoping to make the starting five. Now the best player in college golf. What changed for you?
I think a better way to answer that question is, I think the thing that drives me, one of the most rewarding things for me in life is getting better at something.
For Maverick McNeely, the process of getting better has produced a familiar result: winning. The Stanford junior is on pace to break the school's all-time wins record of 11, which is currently held by PGA Tour player Patrick Rodgers and 14-time major champion Tiger Woods. So the question is, how did he get so good?
That's an interesting question because I ask myself that as often as possible.
Yeah, I get that question a lot. To me, the answer lies in his ability to self-analyze.
This is my notebook. It actually chronicles every single round I've played for Stanford. The most important part of my recap is kind of why I played well, why I played poorly, and really focusing on the why, though. Like, what can I do to get better next time?
The notebook, now on McNeely's laptop in digital form, unlocked his untapped potential.
I think I know what makes me play well better than just about anybody in college, and that's from writing stuff like this down. And you start to see twins really quickly over what makes me play well, what makes me play poorly.
One trend McNeely spotted was in his putting. He used the data from his notes to create a strokes gained putting formula similar to the one used by the PGA Tour. It revealed he was giving up 3 shots per round. Armed with that information, McNeely worked tirelessly to turn a weakness into a strength. And he did. In his sophomore year, he improved his putting by 12 shots per tournament, an astounding turnaround made possible by a marriage between data and determination.
It's insane. He's very, very precise in everything he does.
In Silicon Valley here at Stanford, everyone talks about big data, and that's his big data. He can go mine that and find out answers to questions that most people wouldn't have otherwise thought about.
Nearly everyone in the computer industry is afraid of Microsoft. Everyone, that is, except Scott McNeely.
The top 10 signs that you might be a monopolist.
Maverick, a management science and engineering major, learned the value of data by watching his father, Scott McNeely, who co-founded Sun Microsystems and famously challenged Microsoft's dominance of the computer industry.
All along, Mavs watched my business career, and when he went to school, he said, "What do you think we should study?" And I said, "Big data." Everything's about big data, statistics, math, computer science, all of those sorts of things. It's all about information. And I think all of a sudden he said, why don't I apply that information age knowledge to my golf game?
But data alone would not transform McNeely's game. He needed practical experience, and he got plenty of it in the summer of 2014, which McNeely himself described as his summer of disappointments. It began in the semifinals of the NCAA championships when he lost the pivotal point in extra holes.
Big moment. Biggest moment of the day right there.
Stanford has been eliminated.
He's coined that the summer of disappointment. I kind of look at it differently. I think it was the summer of growth. I think you need to have a few of those situations in your golf life.
Oh my gosh, it was a crazy summer. He had multiple situations like that where it was so close. That just steeled him and hardened him to say, I'm gonna get there. I can do it, but I got to figure out how to get over the hump.
McNeely's effort began to pay off in a big way during his sophomore season when he won 6 times including a dominant performance in the Pac-12 championships.
Shot 61 in the final round, beat the field by 13 shots individually or something like that, and everyone was just like, I don't think anybody in the world would have really been in on that week.
It was windy, it was cold, it was a very, very difficult day, and he just blew the field away.
I think that was kind of a turning point from being nervous and tentative and kind of doubtful how good I could be to thinking, wow, this winning stuff's kind of fun. Maybe I should tee it up trying to win every time I play.
The process has been his path. Improvement, his reward. Now his status as college golf's best player has shifted some of the focus to his future.
If he turns pro, how good can he be out there?
The best.
I think his record shows what he could do out there relative to guys like Patrick Rogers or Jordan Spieth, and I think he has the game to win a lot on tour.
For the best players in college golf, the decision to turn pro is often a matter of when, not if. For Maverick, it's if, not when.
I don't exactly know what I'm going to do, but I don't think I can see myself playing professional golf for the rest of my life. Taking my golf to the next level would be just a lot of fun for me, and might be cool for some people to watch me, but I don't think that's really going to create the most value.
He's torn. He loves to compete. He loves sport. He loves golf. And in the meantime, he wants to give back. And if he doesn't golf, somebody else will become Jordan Spieth.
I'm fortunate to have a lot of opportunities and a lot of things others don't have. Instead of feeling ashamed of it or shying away from it or ignoring it, I think it's most prudent to make the most of it.
McNealy's long-term plans in golf are unclear, but his short-term plans are not. He set his sights on becoming the winningest golfer in Stanford history and leading his team to an NCAA title, something that eluded him 2 years ago.
There are so many times over the last couple of years I wish I could have had that match over. There's nothing I want more than win a team national championship, and that's what we're trying to do.